Hello Alan, welcome to the build video. I'm excited to show you what we're working with. The build is quote-unquote complete. We are level 62 and here's what it all looks like. The numbers can change a little bit here and there because of the different rings we use, but I'll just show you kind of what we've got and what we're working with, what the damage looks like, what we look like. You can see when we're buffed, we've got just under 500 damage with the sword, which I think is pretty good. That's one-handed, and with two hands it goes to like 498. But I'm pretty happy with that number. I think we're getting pretty good returns on it so far. You can see the stats there on the left. With the Prisoner's Chain, our Vigor will go up to 40, which I think is, obviously a great spot to be. We've got all the Fallen Knights set. That's kind of where I think we want to stay. And then we've got lots of ring options. Ring of Favor, I think we'll probably change this out with Prisoner's Chain, which I think we do in this video. And that gives us a bit of a boost. And we really need to test out the absorption and damage we take with the Prisoner's Chain, but I think we'll switch it out for now. And then Wolf Ring +3. And we went and got the Priestess Ring to add a little bit of extra damage because our faith is at 30, and then that's why we're at 62, is because I wanted the faith at a flat 30, and then we can put the Priestess Ring on to bump it up to 35 for a bit more damage. And then Priestess Ring is kind of a bonus though, so we can swap out with Obscuring and Sage Ring. Those are kind of the two swappable rings, as well as the Silver Cat. Like, we've got all those we can swap out, and all the consumables, as you can see. Ooh, we really should buy more green blossoms. We should buy more of those. We've got some different helms. I think we might play around with things. I really like the look of this character with the Fallen Knights set. I've considered doing the blindfold. I think that looks kind of interesting, but really it's all about making sure that we have done a good job with the equip load, right? So I might look at some heavier armors as well and see what that looks like. I think I don't know if it's in this video or not, but I ended up buying Gundar's set and looking at that, and I think this character really needs like a cape behind him. And Gundar's doesn't have the cape, it has more of the legging dress thing going on. So yeah, we tried this out. It looks okay, but I'm really into the long flowing cape with the Fallen Knight set. And again, this is mainly a dungeon invasion character, like that's sort of the feel that we're going for with him, but we can't always find dungeon invasions, sadly. So yeah, this is what the build looks like. We use our pyromancies as buffs and or separation tools. Like, they're not necessarily the ways we deal damage. So you can see we've got Toxic Mist and Black Flame. Black Flame specifically for shields if we need it, but we also can buff the sword and do some really heavy damage to shields that way as well. So I don't really know. I think I'm going to swap out Black Flame with Power Within, because Power Within, Priestess Ring, Black Flame on the sword, or Dark Flame, whatever it is, it's all going to increase that damage pretty significantly. So I think that's what I'll do. We also will get Warmth, and Warmth will take up 2 slots. I think Warmth will be good in the dungeon because there are going to be a few spots that I could cast Warmth and I could hang out with the enemies, and then that'll make it like a really hard choke point for hosts and phantoms to go through.